So we open with Sarah Jessica's Clairol look and Miranda's best shake and go. So the Heifers is having lunch, and Miranda uses their white guilt to get them to come help with the women's shelter, because you know they wasn't going to paint. And Charlotte's having a wonderful menopause, but terrible fillers. Terrible fillers. The downstairs heifer gives Carrie some jewelry to put on her Instagram. How you gonna give somebody something that say, could you put it on the gram, please? Girl, that's a business proposal. She asked Carrie about her wedding ring. She's like, it's a long distance relationship. From here to Forest Lawn. Actually, from here to eternity. You know, even though Big's dead, I'm sick of hearing Carrie whine about it. I'm with Susan Sharon. The guy was a dick. Be glad you got your fucking money. Now we get the misadventures of Lily and her tampons. Oh, God. But meanwhile, across town, with the baby Les, she on a date with her unfunny comedian. And of course, some fans come up to get a picture, and Cynthia calls herself the girlfriend, and Shay was like, and then they start talking to Shay about the friends of theirs she's fingered. And Cynthia's like, I don't know if this is monogamous. You left Steve for this? I can't believe you put up with your ass. Oh my God, I remember the Empire Diner. I actually never ate there, but always meant to. That is on 10th Avenue and like 20th something. Meanwhile, downtown, Seema and Carrie are trying to get into a hot club and can't even bribe their way in. I'm sorry, I thought you were a kind of somebody in the city. Seema, that dress is cute though. And so while they try to bribe the doorman, we get this scene where Carrie's supposed to be, her funny, cute, quirky self. And honey, at 56, it just ain't reading. It just ain't reading. And the doorman gonna say her $100 was offensive. Boy, boom. The actress who plays Charlotte's daughter is doing a really good job of acting just like Charlotte. So Anthony brings an asshole over to dinner and then tells him to get the hell out. Back at Carrie, she's wondering if she should take her ring off or not. I wonder if you'd be asking yourself the same question had he lived and eventually cheated on you, because you know he would have had a mistress. Your boring ass. Oh, goodness. So Carrie go to meet her cute date, but she ain't ready yet. You were never ready for a real man who would treat you well. Although, I'm sorry, hey, widower, I'm free. Them trying to give Charlotte the comedic heavy lifting just isn't working. We need Kim Cattrall. Kim is watching this just shaking her head like, I tried to tell you. Oh, God. Who said putting dark chocolate in yogurt was good? Oh, this is awful. Oh, God, and now with an unrecognizable Miranda Hobbs, she's dropping by Shay's, her favorite person with her favorite cookies, and Shay's like, I'm writing right now. I don't really do pop-ups. But I ain't sleeping with nobody else. Miranda playing this groupie at 50, it ain't cute. The gray-haired groupie just isn't reading. I think I'm gonna watch The Gilded Age and see her over there, because this is just poorly written, but she said, shit, you gonna throw money at me, I'ma catch it. Shay's acting, it's not acting, because you can tell they are that full of themselves. Just because you're non-binary don't mean you're talented. And what is up with this plastic ass hair she has? So Seema goes to drop Carrie off at the women's shelter painting thing, and Miranda offers Seema a t-shirt to paint, and she said, honey, I'm brown, and that ain't how we get down. Y'all can do that painting. Brady is not messing with his mama after leaving his daddy for they. I mean, if you're gonna leave somebody, at least let it be an upgrade. You in a situationship with the heifer who, kind of in and kind of out, always going on tour. And I'm sorry, but non-traditional means she gonna cheat. And you ain't got it in you, Cynthia. You a baby Les. Oh, Lord, and now here comes the ham-fisting that is the role of Nicole Ari Parker. I like her as an actress. It's just, they just jam her in there. Somebody said, I don't even think she's a real character. She's just a Fig Newton of Charlotte's imagination. And I could kind of see it. Like, all of these minorities don't have any real interaction with the cast. It's very much like, oh, you're this sidekick, you're that sidekick, you're the other. I like that outfit she has on, though. That's cute. It's grown up Rhythm Nation. Oh, God. So now Cynthia's professor is upset with her husband because he wants kids and she's over it. I can't stand it when men act like they want kids unless they gay. Now, gay men, they can want kids because we going to be doing all the heavy lifting. We ain't going to be passing it off to the wife. But him, she knows, it's like, child, please, you going to play with this baby for 10 minutes and go right back on tour. You ain't leaving me with that meatloaf. So we see Seema meet a cute, age-appropriate man while she waiting for Carrie to finish painting. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real you can't go home again. They should have stopped after the first movie. They are just beating this dead horse. So now Steve's asking Carrie, when did my wife start looking for a wife? And the truth is, you can't be asking the friend. You should have been tuned into your own marriage. When you wasn't getting pushed, you should have realized something's amiss. So clumsy Carrie loses Big's ring down the drain and Steve gets it for her. And he's like, oh yeah, these are important. I'm never taking mine off, even though me and Miranda are divorced. Steve, you better go on and get you some puss. You a whole cat daddy out here. Don't be sitting at home alone. Life is for the living. And child, you could have been done better than heartless Miranda. Miranda, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't even groupie properly. I've been too available lately. Do you want to be in this relationship or not? You better get that finger in while you still can, because you're going to move on to another female. Back with Miranda's professor. She's like, our relationship was about us and our work. And he said, can I pivot? No, you can't pivot. You gonna stop and take care of this baby? You gonna gestate for 9 months? You ain't got pivot privilege. Pivot. The fuck? That's not fair to me. You know what? Life ain't fair. Life isn't fucking fair, so get used to it. Gonna ask for a baby at the last damn minute. You do that shit when you in your 20s. That's when you pivot. Your neck too old to be trying to twist. Oh, God, I just feel that I want one. You know what? Borrow somebody a little snot-nosed crumb catcher for a few weekends unpaid, and then see how much you want them. You want one, but you ain't gonna be doing the heavy lifting, so shut up. You want one. You want somebody else to take care of it. You ain't got child money. I don't know if I should be working so hard to talk myself out of it. What took you so long to talk yourself into it? You are 40 motherfucking 7, and now you want to have a baby? Now you had a good old, let's say, from 25 to 30. You had a good decade. Let's even say till 40. You had a good 15 years, but now at the last gasp, you want a baby. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Get the fucking thing together, fuck you. Child, I'd have pushed him out of the window. Now I can take care of you as a baby because you can't walk. How about that? Godiva in the chat said he needs a puppy. Sure do. That is some 20-year-old shit. I think I want one. Oh, so as Charlotte's helping her daughter with her period, hers pops up and ruins her pants. Ha ha ha. If this comes back next season, I ain't watching it. Can we get to the finale, please? Carrie, you done mourned over Big enough. This man has taken up too much of your life's time. Move on. That's right, girl. Message Peter. Oh, Lord, Carrie and Seema are trying to go out again, but this time she knows the club owner, so they actually get in. And that was episode 9. Okay, let's get this over with. It started out so strong and ends with such a whimper. Okay, so we open with this boring podcast, and they're talking about their worst breakups. And of course, Carrie, my husband died. Well, then he didn't really break up with you. Breakup means a choice. He had to go. And you didn't even try to save him. You sat there with your phone just looking at him, gasping for air, just, Remember Natasha? Gasp, bitch. Gasp. Gasp. Clutch that chest. So please, and you got all the money. Please, that's a great breakup. Oh, wait, the Post-it. The Post-it. Sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. I'm surprised she ain't brought up the Post-it, because she's like me with Janet. She won't let shit go. They said, let's take a call. Ain't nobody calling. Ain't nobody listening. Girl, when you gonna do something with his ashes? Get him out your closet. So she goes on a date with the teacher. So we see Seema's in bed with the club owner as Carrie calls to tell her how her date went. Carrie, you a grown woman. Why are you sleeping in a twin bed? No wonder your relationships didn't work. That bed was too small. So as Carrie goes to bed, she turns off her light, and then the light pops on. So the next day she tells Charlotte and Miranda, I think Big's mad at me. Honey, he's got bigger fish to fry right now. Ha! Miranda's like, wait, you believe in heaven? And Carrie's like, well, when somebody you love dies, you sure don't want to see him in hell. She said, in light of recent events, I've changed my vote to undecided. Miranda looked shook. Honey, if you can switch from peen to puss, let her believe what she believes. Oh, God. Shay gonna introduce Miranda to the family, and she gonna cock it up. We are finishing, and just like that, and let me tell you, it is a chore. I would rather clean my floors. I have to do that this weekend. I really have to clean my floors. I'd rather be doing that now than watching this, but, we gonna finish it. Carrie, you still bothering Samantha after she said she don't want to be bothered with your ass. This is why Aiden got the fuck on. So back at Carrie's, her light mysteriously goes on again, so she, of course, takes it to a lamp shop. This looks like a little $12 lamp. Wouldn't you just throw it out? Is anybody really going to a lamp shop and getting their lamps fixed? I could see if it was a nice one, but girl. Plausibility. Oh, so apparently Rocky ain't prepared for her day mitzvah. They thought the rabbis was shunning them because it was non-traditional. They was like, this heifer ain't prepared. We don't care about your gender. We need you to be prepared with that prayer. Lord, so now Anthony got to get her little ass together. And from a baby they to a baby gay, we got Miranda in her shake and go with Shay. So Shay's sitting Miranda next to her grandma's, and she gonna start something, but what? Wait, you get on stage and you can't tell jokes. Now you gonna get on stage and can't sing? What in the shit, Ray Whitfield? You just a can't. Can't sing, can't make people laugh, can't entertain. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry, there's too many on-key lesbians like Katie Lang, Melissa Etheridge. What the fuck is this? Girl, child cracked Miranda's face like an egg. This was all to tell you I'm heading to California. Ooh. She said, Hollywood called and she's making a pilot, but she's hanging up on Miranda. Friggin' run. You've been hit by a smooth lesbian. What? Shay said, I want you to come to LA. Girl, you better get on the plane. Shit. I thought she was dropping you like a bad habit. But she said, honey, get your shakes and let's go. But she does quit that tired little podcast with nobody listening to. I moved to California and Chris and I have been going strong for, 2 years now? But it's that. So Miranda go by to tell her professor that she about to step in the name of love. And she said, well, what about your internship? Child, let her go get her some pussy. She been pining for pussy for 50-something years. Let her get her feet wet. However, it looks like the professor breaking up with her man because she's like, well, we ain't in the same place, and now we're physically not in the same place. Child, let him go chase his fantasies of wanting children, and then when he's knee-deep in dirty diapers, he gonna realize he was an idiot. An idiot. So now Carrie meeting with John's brother. Why? Is she about to be poor again? I was as confused as Carrie. The brother's like, where's John? And she's like, he died. Like, the ashes is in the closet, right by my Ferragamos. He's like, can we spread the ashes? Can we have some type of ceremony? We just got to go to your closet? Okay. He said, did you think I had early onset? Oh, look in the mirror, sir. It's right on schedule. It's right on schedule. Then he said, oh, wait. Not so early. Get right on time. Just dodge it. A full 80 talking about early onset. Oh, God. He gonna say, well, we got some space in the family crypt, and since I'm getting rid of my wife, we got a slot for you. Yeah, I want my ashes to be spread on the beach. Let me go back into the ocean from whence I came. So she said, okay, let me think about it, and goes to pick up her lamp, her haunted lamp. Let's see if Big can give her some Morse code closure. Oh, it was a bad wire. So Carrie go to her friend's party from the podcast, and it turns out it's a surprise wedding. I would do a surprise wedding, because that way it keeps it like low key and informal enough. Like, I don't want some big to do. Oh, and the producer from the podcast comes and offers Carrie her own show. I could see her trying to give a Delilah tea. A self-centered Delilah. Oh my God. Now this shit has turned into the motherfucking Ghost Whisperer. So Carrie go home, plug her lamp in, and she say, if you trying to reach me, blink, and the shit turns on. I'm done. I mean, it's just getting progressively worse. It's just, this is a bowel movement at this point. It's not shit. It's not fecal matter. It's a bowel movement. So she fall asleep, has a dream where Big's singing to her, you're free. And then she wake up and the light's on. Touched by a Sex in the City. Or is this Medium and the City? Oh, I want to call Kim Cattrall. I want to watch this episode with her. Oh, God. So she gonna drop his ashes off at that bridge in Paris. How convenient for everybody to, visit. Oh, God. Now, Rock, if you don't believe in the day mitzvah, then why did you let everybody throw you a day mitzvah and show up to your day mitzvah if you don't believe in it? Oh, God. So now Carrie and Miranda is having the same argument that they was having when Carrie went to Paris with Alexander Romanov. What are you going to do in LA all day? With the same thing she did in Paris, except in the sunshine. She going to find something to do out in Los Angeles. She can go to the beach. It may stink, but at least it's there. You couldn't do shit in Paris. So Charlotte ends up doing the day mitzvah. I wish they had kept the Ghost Whisperer on. I actually liked that show. I wish I could review that. Oh, thank God Miranda got that gray out her fucking head. You made us look at that shit all so... Fuck you! You made us look at those Tyler Perry shake and goes all see... Ooh, God, I want to shit in your mouth. Oh, my God. I didn't realize how much that hair pissed me off. Ooh, I mean, this is just the worst I've ever seen. I'd rather watch Janet's documentary than this. Sarah Jessica, why are you spreading his ashes in your version of the Beyonce fire hydrant dress? And they gonna end it with her going to meet Sam for a cocktail in Paris. You see 2022 already coming with the bullshit. I knew she was gonna fall in love with that damn producer and she gonna cock her job up. Oh, God. Between this and Janet's documentary, somebody gonna get their ass whooped. And just like that, you really, really just shit all over what was a great series.